Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Titans Career Mode, where we're taking on the Rabbitohs in this round, who, funnily enough, we just did our recruiting video and we are signing George Burgess, who I think is playing in this game. As we look at the Rabbitohs side, they have a very strong side still. Not too many changes, honestly. It's pretty similar. As you see, George, Tom, and Isaac Luke, a very strong front row. But yeah, the Rabbitohs, going to be a tough side. We're going pretty good in the season, but I guess first thing, let's talk about some real life stuff. Titans unfortunately have lost James Roberts, which is a shame. Like Titans aren't my favourite team, but obviously I'm a Queenslander, I'm going to go for them. But right, David Mead, what a bit of play that was. Just the move he put on the Rabbitohs there was just embarrassing for them. But that was a nice way to start proceedings. Greg Inglis, pretty good man to show up there, but yeah, James Roberts, unfortunately, not going to be at the Titans next year. Well, you would think so anyway. He's wanting to leave the club, so a lot of teams will want to sign him. I know. I heard originally when they broke the news about that idiot. I can't believe some idiot would forge a player's signature. I mean, he's always going to get found out about it. It's not. It's just so stupid. But of course, he got found out, and it was originally that Roberts was happy to stay at the Titans, and I felt like he should, because the Titans definitely helped him out. You know, Roberts has been to like 3 different clubs, maybe even more. He's been in trouble at every single one. The Titans were the one team where he started to actually show his potential and that sort of stuff. But yeah, he, I don't really blame him, but at the same time, I sort of feel like the one dude that did it, he's not there anymore. So, but the clubs that I originally heard were wanting to sign him was the Cowboys, Broncos, Dragons, and I don't know, there was another Sydney club. I can't think of who it was, but originally I think the who was it? I think the Cowboys have said they definitely aren't going to sign him. I heard that in the news, but I think Broncos and Dragons are probably the favorites now. So I mean, I didn't want to see him go from the Titans, but if he goes to the Broncos, I guess I should be happy, because I do like Roberts as a play. He's extremely good to watch. But that's the real life news. Unfortunate for the Titans. I mean, they can't get any no luck, man. No luck for the poor old Titans. But we're not going too bad in the Rugby League Live 3 world. The Titans are on fire. They're going absolutely outstanding. So we do concede a try there, which is very disappointing. It was actually the second time we tried to offload, and it didn't pay off. It was one of those times where we went for it. Yeah, a bit silly. But David Mead down the wing, he steps a couple, but gets tackled there. Good covering by the Rabbitohs, and we are up 14-6. Haven't been talking about the game at all, but we're going along pretty well. I felt like this game we felt in control. We felt pretty good. And right here, again, the offload was on, but yeah, the support player couldn't quite hang on. But it was close to half time. I thought I should throw it. And then right here, the Rabbitohs, they throw a pretty crazy offload to no one, but we pick it up. And then we try to do something with it. We give it straight back to the Rabbitohs, who thankfully aren't going to make us pay. But 14-6 at half time, not a bad lead. It was a bit of a disappointing try to concede, but not too shabby. And then right here, straight after half time, definite try gone begging. I passed a little late and it went into the offload, but I mean, David Mead had a perfect opportunity to just pick that up and score, but couldn't hang on. And then right here, the Rabbitohs, on 4th tackle, they put in a kick, and Hoffman was just so out of position. But like Hoffman does, he just returns kicks just incredibly in this game. He made so much ground. Almost put David Mead over, but right here, he's going to be on the end of a pass here, and somehow he gets rounded up. I could not believe that they caught him. I think it's Adam Reynolds, in fact, but try cut out pass. I thought the winger was going to race up into the centres, but it was good stuff. And then right here, I don't know, I felt pretty happy about this try. It sort of looked like a set play, the outside, inside, and then the dummy half wraps around for the inside pass once again. There was nothing Greg Inglis could do. He was trying to, he's trying to follow the play, but just too many passes. It was just a nice little play. I was extremely happy with it. And then off the kickoff here, it's going to be big Penny Terapo into the gap. Doesn't have the pace, but Hoffman is looming up, and it is a foot race. Greg Inglis v Hoffman for the corner, And Inglis is going to come across with a huge tackle before I can get into the animation of diving for the corner. That was a pretty big effort. That was pretty nice. You know, Inglis hasn't had the best game, but he's been in everything. He's been in all the defensive efforts. He hasn't come up with too many efforts successfully, but that one right there was to just stop us right there. But David Mead on the wing, just too much pace. Just once again spreading it out to the edges. This right hand side with Glenn, Gagai, and Mead has been just dominant for us. I mean, we have such good outside backs. We don't really use Roberts too much in the left anymore. I mean, we do go there a fair bit and he scores a lot of tries, but our right side attack is just so potent that we don't even utilize Roberts and Zillman on the left there too much. But unfortunately we made a silly error, and then off the scrum, John Sutton is going to burst straight through, and somehow Dane Gagai is not quite going to get to him. I could not believe that we couldn't catch him. And it was just one of those times where there were like 2 players standing around, but he went in the animation of palming one off, so Hoffman couldn't make the tackle, and then he just stopped running, so Sutton had an easy run to the try line. So 26-12, the Rabbitohs sorted back into the game, but not really. And then last tackle, we decided to run it, and David Mead, who puts in a nice little grabber, but good covering once again by the Rabbitohs. But overall, a good kick. Nonetheless, 5 minutes to go though. Hoffman returns another kick, a massive cap straight up the middle. What terrible defense. And it's another foot race, Inglis v Hoffman, and this time Hoffman gets to the corner just. It was another big effort. I could not believe it happened 2 times in the game. And as you see, actually, Inglis played the ball, so this is a huge effort by Inglis. He played that ball. They put in the kick, and Inglis was the one who was coming across for that tackle. That is, I actually just realized that. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. That's pretty awesome. Unfortunately for Inglis, he couldn't quite make the distance, but I mean that's a pretty big effort. Hoffman though, Hoffman has had a huge game, just in everything. Last tackle here, put up the bomb, and it's not a bad bomb, but the Rabbitohs dude is gonna get smashed for his troubles. Ryan James, for some reason on the wing there, puts in a big hit to finish the game, and it's gonna be pretty much the last play of the game. They do drop it out here, and we're gonna try a bit of razzle dazzle, finish the game on a high. And I was actually going to go for a field goal, but just I decided to not at the last minute, and we offload it. A bit of a sloppy offload, but a few more passes strung together, and Dane Gagai is going to finish the game with a flurry. Because as you see here, I think it's Caesar who caught the ball, and I was trying to line up a field goal, but it wouldn't power up. I couldn't kick it, so I eventually got the offload away, and then it was just pretty much easy does it. Another offload there, hits the ground, but good work by Gagai to get it to Mead and then back up for the support play. That's what I like to see. My outside men backing up, looking for that inside pass, and Aiden Caesar gets the goal, 38-12. That is a big win, a massive win against a pretty strong Rabbitohs side. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.